And so are you.
And so are you. Hey guys.
Hey yo.
Welcome back
Hi.
to
Hi.
Darkness Unbroken. What's up? But yeah, we're here. We're playing some Dragon Age. I'm handing it off to Emma to Humble to get us started. Go ahead, friend.
Hello. Yes. I'm Emma, Hamlin on the internet. I use they them pronouns, and today I am the kind of benevolent maker for the game. Um, I have a question
Effed it out.
for everybody. I am. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be sassy
Uh,
with your mullet at me.
I am a short king. So if you, it's somewhat inside joke. If you guys have been paying attention to the new companions for Dragon Age Veilguard, I am feral for Lucanus. Um, so my question is, if you could visit any of the Thedosian nations, for those watching at home, those are countries in Thedas, which one would you choose and why?
Oh, it's me first. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I keep
you.
getting confused from I have two Dragon Age games. I'm second in the other one, and I'm first in this one. Hi everyone. My name is Satan Norla Savamp on the internet. Today I will be playing Bella. She is a city elf rogue. I use any all pronouns. She uses she, her. If I could visit, I'm stuck between two, right? Because like Antiva, Revade. They're both super cool. I feel like Rivet is a little chiller because you don't have like crows running around, but you also don't have crows running around. You know what I mean? So I feel like, but Antiva most likely, almost probably because Belle is like really my first real like um Dragon Age character that I had. So there's a special place in my heart for Antiva. But that's me.
Cool.
Hello, everyone. I am Torin or Torin Talks Creativity. I am playing Alani. Pronouns for Alani are any and all. We'll see what happens. It's fine. As far as what nation I would go to, Torin. After careful deliberation, I think I would choose Navarre. Only because I want to see the architecture. It reminds me of built off Roman type of ideas. Like I think I would want to go there because, as I said before, the idea of pirates and like Antiva and Rimini are cool, but not in actuality. I don't want to deal with that. I'm a baby. Don't hurt me. So I think I would want to go to the bar. I think it would be lovely. And I'm very excited for today.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, my voice is a little off today. I'm Kay Phoenix, or Kay on the internet. I play Ophelia, our Mortalitasi human mage. Um, she pronouns she, her. My pronouns are they, them. Place that I would like to go in Thedas. Like I pro-conned like every single nation there is. I'm gonna land on Antiva only because art, food, wine, and oil wrestling.
Oil wrestling.
All
We
of the
can go to
like
Antiva together.
and the
It'll be
ocean.
great.
Like it's yes. So Antiva, I'm gonna land on Antiva.
We're going together, you and I.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm just glad that it's technically not canon. I made it canon, and I'm so glad that we're sticking with it.
We're
Yep.
sticking with it.
Would.
For
Oil
would.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep, oil wrestling. Yep.
Yanta le encanta that man. I love
It's
him.
great.
Short king.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Hey everybody, my name is Val, and if I'm a little off today, my allergies are weird, my stomach is weird, but I'm here, and I'm playing Robin. I use any and all pronouns. Robin uses she, they pronouns. As far as like where I would visit in Thedas, motherfucker, I'm going up to the mountains and I'm hanging out with the Avar. Let's go. Like, I'm gonna go get cozy. I'm gonna go wrestle bears. I'm gonna go wrestle the men and the women, and we're
Yeah.
having, I'm gonna get mead. I assume there are mead makers out there, and I'm gonna have a grand old time hanging out with the Avar. So living
Nice.
my best life, as
Yeah.
if I was capable of such things. I'm actually too disabled to climb a mountain. But this
Avar on
world,
top of my
yeah.
yeah. I am. I think I kind of have two. One was Ravane. I already said this to the cast that for me, Ravane ruled by women, chill with their mages. The food would be good. The fashion is interesting because it's kind of got that Arabic
Indian Romany kind of love it. So for those reasons, I feel like it would be pretty good. But listen, Kakari Wilds, let's go chill with the Chase and Welders. Personally, I feel like they'd be more akin to my kind of people. So. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, sorry. So speaking
Yes.
of, I was just doing this thing.
Yeah.
Because Mayor sub to the channel. Thanks, Mayor. So just to remind everyone, this is a viewer affected channel. You can affect the game with your bit subs and donations. 100 biddies gives reroll. Subscriptions give basically a auto success with the 6-point stat, basically a crit. And if you donate $5, you can give potions to everybody here, or focus points to everybody here. If you do $10, you can create an NPC, and then there's just a sliding scale donation of make something happen. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like you just you know give our storyteller, give them an idea. We don't cross our lines and veils here as far as that goes. It's always at the discretion of the ST, but you know, and me, because I'm in charge.
And if you don't like us, just pay us and we'll leave.
And if you don't like us, pay us and we'll leave. Like, we only have 7 episodes left of this entire series, but we'll leave if you pay us $10,000. We'll do it. We'll just go. We won't see you. We'll divvy it up between the 5 of us, and see you later, alligator. I could use 2K. I don't know about the rest of you.
I could use 2 fucking K.
Yeah, I could use 2K. So with that, Humble, I'm done with my spiel. I'm gonna sip my kombuchas, and you can get started.
You sip those kombuchas. Right. Andrana, Shan, everybody. Last session, our gang came together to help scope out a remote location outside the city of Manrathus, where a temple to the old gods was situated. The group scouted the place out, looking for points of interest and weakness should they choose to use this as their ambush point for the assassination of Ilinara Vondas. A few things of interest were found. A weakened ceiling in one area where vines were trying to reclaim the space, wrapping around the statue of Andral, the old god of slaves. They also found the statue to Dumat, the old god of silence. They found that this area, no sound was being made. Something that they explored the limits of, and there was a small box found in this area which clearly had something going on with it. It's not really clear what is inside. I believe the characters and probably the players have some suspicions about something about it. After caving in another section of the ceiling to ensure their mark could only enter via one door, Eleni received another mysterious message. It seems that she's going to have to enact some orders soon, dealing with something dangerous, and a dragon that has a demon's soul bound to it. I'm sure that'll be a very chill situation. Thanks to the enthusiastic young elf Mickey, we love you, Mickey, the group were alerted to a door that led underneath the temple, covered by plant growth for who knows how long. The group decided to investigate, and within found a long ladder down into pitch darkness. After finally pulling a lever, some light has emerged in 2 braziers, one of which is being held by a huge statue of a winged being. I'm sure everything is totally fine. So with that sight in front of you, and the darkness still very much around you, I would like to know what we're doing, everyone. We have the lever in front. We have one brazier on a wall off to the right. To the left, you see a large winged statue holding a brazier, both of which have a green kind of light to them, not Veilfire green. That's a little more minty in color.
Just aesthetically green.
Aesthetically green, yes. What are we doing?
I would like to go over to the statue and see if it has any carvings of like words or a plate that describes like what the statue is, or like any weird sayings or whatever.
Sure. So you go scuttling off. You have to go through some darkness, but you have at least a point of light to head
In Darkness
towards.
Unbroken?
Yes. It's only slightly broken.
It's
by
only
2 green
slightly
lights.
broken.
And there's a light that's hovering around your mage friend as well. Okay, so you get to the statue. It is tall, by proportions. You could think this figure was somewhat femme in some way, whether it is actually meant to be a femme body is it's a little hard to tell. It has two arms outstretched holding on to this brazier. There is a shape to the front of it that almost seems like maybe part mask, part headgear. It's a little hard to tell because it's quite smooth. And out the back are two large wings that don't seem feathered. They seem a bit more membranous. Some membrane. Insane in the membrane.
And so that's exactly where my brain went.
You can do an investigation roll, which is in perception, or if there's another skill you feel you would want to apply here, you certainly could, because it could be cultural, religious.
Well, I have cultural lore, but I'm thinking because I'm specifically searching for like any writing on it, I'll use searching or seeing. Which one? I always get confused with both.
Searching is looking for lost things. Seeing is just using your visual skill set.
So seeing.
Yeah.
Yes. 22 with a 6-point stunt.
Damn, girl.
I hope it's not wasted on nothing.
Not now.
Well,
Emma being like, there's not really anything here. I'm like, God damn it.
Bella, what do your elf eyes see?
yeah.
They're taking the Hobbit Saason.
Yeah. There is not any writing here. It is simply this statue. It's odd. There's something. What I will give you that kind of layers into that role, a couple things. You have seen statues like this. Not so much in your homeland, but way back when, near the start of this fine story, when traveling around Ferelden in the wilderness and visiting an old temple, you saw something very similar there. Not just because the Dragon Age game creators use the same assets over and over. This statue's seen in a couple places in the computer game as well. So you have seen it before. So this is something that clearly culturally reached the south of Ferelden, but you know enough in your travels and throughout all of your adventures in the last year or so that the might of the Tevinter Imperium has traveled far, and although you don't necessarily know the lore to it, there's no reason why you would know this stuff because it's quite niche, but some people who study these things think that there is a kind of, there's a Venn diagram with the cultures of this world and the stories that they have and the gods that they have and the imagery that is used, that you could almost superimpose one on the other to make matches. Whether that implies that they're the same people or not is it's up for that's for nerds, right? But there's maybe a couple of reasons why you might have seen this as far as the very, very far south of Ferelden. You will also notice that underneath the brazier, so it's high. This is a very tall statue, tall chamber. You wouldn't be able to reach it just by putting your hand up. But underneath the brazier, you can see a kind of glowing that could be something to pull, something to push, something to flick, to manipulate. You're not sure, but like some manner of mechanism at the bottom of this brazier.
Can I climb the statue? to get to it.
Sure.
Okay. I have
You're
climbing.
you're nimble.
I'm
Roll
nimble.
climbing.
God, I'm gonna roll shit, aren't I?
Okay.
12. It's not horrible.
It's not horrible. Um,
You guys just see Bella trying to climb the statue.
yeah, it's tough because like this statue's mostly smooth, so you're having to really like
Listen,
monkey around.
she's used to climbing though. She does that
Yeah.
almost every night.
Ayo. You've certainly been developing your thigh strength.
Yeah.
So you know you can you're getting there. I will say when we cut away, you are for the most part
Just hanging
getting
upside
on
down
okay.
like a sloth.
It's gonna take a while. There's a
Yeah.
point at which you manage to get up the main body, but the brazier's kind of like behind you, so it's like, how am I gonna? While you're contemplating how to, perhaps do something with this, you guys have at least seen Bella go over, ponder the statue for a while, the way one might ponder an orb, and then see her start climbing up it. The rest of you, we're starting with you near this lever. What would you like to do? We can just kind of go around and just have everybody doing something.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So we're kind of in the center there. The statues that are lit currently, which ones are
There's
those two?
one. There is
Sorry,
only one
Okay.
that has a light that is off to the left. You're not even aware that there are other statues here.
Okay, but which one does this look like? Again, I'm so sorry.
It is holding a brazier with an interesting flat mask that carves up towards the top and two big membranous wings.
Membranous wings, yeah. Okay.
Insane in the memory.
If you want to figure out which of the old gods, if you're assuming that these are the old gods, you could always roll something for that. Or equally, you can go and try fucking around with something.
Because I remember it asked last time, is this kind of like a mirror to upstairs? Like are the statues in the same place?
Probably not, because you, like I say,
Okay.
you can only see the one because one of them has lit up, and there is one torch on the opposite wall. So there's two little points of green. You can see, like if you move a little bit, you see that the green of that torch on the right hand side is being interrupted by something, which implies that there's clearly something else
tall there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see one of them.
I think Alani will just kind of look at Ophelia and can your talking head look around at things with the light? Can they survey? I don't know how this works.
Robert.
Yes, milady.
I totally didn't do it just for that, I swear.
Every
time. How might I be of assistance?
Eleni would like you to survey the contents of this room. Would you mind looking and reporting back to me, please?
Certainly. Is there anything in particular you would want for me to observe?
She's going to look at Eleni. He wants to know what in particular you are wanting observed. You must be specific with spirits, of course.
General layout. What else is in here that we can't see? If you can.
Oh. Robert, she simply wants you to survey the size of the room and anything that's in it, if you could.
I shall create an inventory of the space, milady. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
I would like to say that as Birdie's going off, he's like, Ophelia, can you come over here? I need some light. She's like hanging, trying to look underneath the brazier.
Ophelia will walk
You
over.
can hear this voice, and it is echoing. The echo of Bella's voice is enough, because you guys are all, proficient adventurers, right?
Sure
Suggests a large space. But yeah, you're able to go and head over to her. Ophelia?
Yep, Ophelia will head over there. As she's moving over, she's pulling her journal out of her robes so that she can start to draw the statue and whatever they're discussing.
Okay.
I know you're a bit of... Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. Good.
I know you're a bit of a nerd, Ophelia. So, these statues, I've seen similar things like this, but in the south of Ferelden, which is really weird. But
It's not, but okay.
okay, nerd. But I also found a button under the brazier.
Oh, and she'll like pull her staff out and kind of like hand it. Will this help?
Well, I'm already up here.
No, she's handing it to you in case you need to like reach
Oh,
further to it.
you know what? Yes, thank you. Oh, this is nice.
Try not to crack the skull, please.
I'll use the bottom half. It's fine.
Thank you.
Just takes the bottom half and just presses. I don't like the silence from the storyteller.
I'm gonna say for the record, number one, you're muted, but number two, Alani has
Thank you.
walked over to the opposite side to see the fire that's on the wall, see if there's anything. I just want it canonically known that Alani is away from whatever the fuck is about to happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just explain again what it is that you're doing.
Which
I'm
one?
assuming you're talking to Bella.
Yeah, Bella.
I want to get. You said there was like a button or a lever underneath the brazier.
Under the brazier, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to it and like pull it or press it or whatever it needs.
Okay. And so you've asked Ophelia just to provide light.
Yes. Can I survey if there's any like anything around it, like symbols or anything around the button before I do that?
Not traps or anything. Just are there pretty pictures?
Sure. Romy.
I guess I can search for traps. I guess I'm a rogue.
Yeah, you are indeed.
Is it another seeing or searching?
It's more searching than it's seeing.
19. I'm a rogue. Okay.
Yeah. It does not look like there are symbols in any way. It just appears to be some kind of push mechanism.
I know Bella would be more careful with things. I understand that. But me, as Satan, I want to push the button.
Push it. Push it. Good.
I mean, Elaine pulled the lever, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
And she's just going to say to Ophelia, you might want to send back in case this goes horribly wrong. I'm going to push this button.
Could she just cast rock armor while she steps
back? Fair enough.
She's like, shooting.
She's gonna take yeah. She's gonna take Ophelia's staff and flip it so it's not with the skull. It's like the bottom half that hits the ground, and then just press it.
Okay. Sure. So, I would ask for some manner of dexterity, acrobatic style. Because essentially now that you're up there, so you've climbed up, and now you're like having to like shimmy along the arm of this thing to then get to the brazier and reach out in a way that would allow you to push. Because it's a little bit of a distance. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Mind you,
my
Dex is one of my highest skills.
Okay.
That 22 fucked me over.
Do you have like any reroll? I don't know the full.
I have an auto success that I'm not gonna waste on this.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah,
I have
10 is
one.
not even a basic pass is a 10.
No.
So I would say that you kind of reach out and just as you're gonna maybe I have to like swing a little bit and it's like a moment where like in slow-mo you reach and you almost get it and your finger just lightly touches it as your other hand loses its grip, and before you can push the button you just absolutely clatter like on your back onto the floor. Get a little winded. I'll give you 2 points of damage for that because that
that's fair.
Fucking sucked.
Oh, that's gonna be sore.
Ophelia just kind of steps forward and puts her hand up. Right?
1 second. And she just like turns over. Oh god. And then just uses the hand and the staff.
Yeah.
That's hurt.
That did hurt.
I'm losing my abilities to climb.
Yeah. Since some things are officially too big to climb.
I guess so.
Well, at least raw dogging the climb. We're gonna hop
Ew.
over to Eleni.
Sorry.
Um,
Yes.
ew. When you get over to this light, it will allow you to have a little bit of perspective with where this light is hitting. If you can roll me perception, any kind of focus, I'm open to you bartering.
I have seeing.
Seeing works.
Okay. Please be good. 16. It's not terrible.
16, your grandmother.
I'm a grandmother.
Yeah, you reach over to this light, and it's like the furthest away on the right hand side. So you kind of get up there, and you will see a couple things as far as this light is illuminating and allowing. You can see the edge of something round towards whether it's the back of the room or not is a little hard to tell, but you can certainly see something, perhaps some kind of platform. You can also see the light behind where you're from. Like you had to pass it by, and I would say that even though it's dark, your eyes are starting to adjust. And you and Bella are both elves, so there is a
extra.
Yeah, it doesn't allow you to completely see in the dark, but it does allow you to see more in the dark than others might. You can see the back of a statue, not terribly far from where you are. And you can see in the wall, underneath, there's just like there's stonework here, and there's something that looks like it is a slightly more pronounced edge to a piece in the wall. It's a little hard to fully see details, but you can tell there's the generic, shape of the brickwork of this wall, and then something that just looks a little more pronounced.
Eleni will take, because she's fully armored, so the metal part of her glove and just kind of tap around it, and I'm assuming it might sound different.
Yeah, there's a I guess a hollow sound to it. The sort of grouting that happens between bricks. There's not that there is space, however slight. This whether it is something loose that can be pulled out, pushed in, manipulated, whatever, there's something about this that seems different.
All you hear is a
just like the sharp breathing, like oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think she's kind of okay. If I look around, do I see the floating skull spirit thing?
No, the floating skull is invisible.
Shit. Okay. Well.
Yeah. He is doing his thing. We're gonna get to him after you're done, but
I think she just kind of says a little bit loudly, if they can hear her, cool. Hopefully the skull can hear her, because she's kind of like, I think it might be around. There's a loose brick in this wall. I'm going to touch it. like I'm going to move this thing. And I'm going to assume she just has a knife on her. Like I don't have it in my equipment, but I'm not going to take a two-handed giant sword, through this wall.
Yeah. Well, you would, because like especially now that you're like out and about, you would have one like for
knives,
basic simple things, or even just
hidden knives,
cutting
apples
and meat.
And what she's actually going to do is she's actually going to kind of step to the side of it, so not like direct face in case this thing is trapped and blow myself up in the face. Step to the side of it and use her other hand to try to kind of make sure she's, it feel more than I can see around the edges of it, and very gently like tug the brick, see if that does it. If it doesn't move, loosen the grout around it, and then see if I can push it, tug, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Kind of give it a very gentle testing.
You're not able to get like a grip on anything to like pull with. You can try a little bit with some of the loose parts, but it's not really working. Getting the dagger in doesn't really assist with that, but if you use either your hand or your dagger to start to push, you will feel that, you know, that
Look at
sound of
Saason
stone
pulling a
grinding.
push door.
Yeah, like why isn't there a damn sign on it?
You
Right,
hear
gotcha,
that
okay.
satisfying sound of like stone against stone,
Like a click.
as you start to push it, and you push it in enough until you feel a click,
Yeah.
like it's adjusted into place. When you do,
Someone has to push a button. So I wasn't able to.
yeah. And I appreciate. I'm going to describe verbally. I do have a visual aid for my players just so that they can have a bit of an awareness as well for what they're doing. On the side of the room that you are, but further back towards where the ladder is, a secondary statue has lit up. There is also a light on about the same distance back on the opposite wall that has just lit up on the wall. So you guys, who are at the other statue, will become aware of that sound of flame starting as two more braziers have been lit.
Okay, so another statue, not in the corner, right? Like,
okay. Yeah. Furthest back towards the ladder on your side of the room.
Yeah,
and then
gotcha.
a light on the wall on the other side of the room has lit. Now the two that are currently lit, so the statue where you guys are at and the light that you're at, Eleni, are still lit up.
So are we at the top white statue or like the bottom like terracotta statue?
You're the furthest away on the left hand side.
And I'm on the opposite.
So you guys, like, there was a light that lit on the right hand side far into the room when you first flicked that lever. And then on the left hand side, quite far away, you saw a statue with a brazier that lit up.
Yeah, so I'm on the wall, y'all are on the statue. We're on opposite sides of the room.
Yeah. Now we're gonna hop back over. I believe we have a Robin again.
No,
no, we do not.
They're gonna be laying down for
bed. Oh, okay. That's fine.
We do have a invisible skull.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna. that was my other thing I was gonna get to. I was just gonna give her a chance. It's fine. We can just assume that Robin is like inspecting stonework and is part of your investigations. But yeah. Or maybe just needs to go and sit there for a minute. All this darkness is just getting her. This darkness, Unbroken. Okay, so Robert will eventually come back to your side, Ophelia. You're aware of his presence because you can see him even though he is invisible. Hello, madam. Everything's going well, I assume.
As well as can be expected, Robert. She's like trying to take care of Bella. Like, okay, not dead, are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right this time.
What do you have to tell us, Robert?
Well, this room appears to have 8 statues in it. There's something causing these lights to appear. I think it's more mechanical than magical, one might assume, although sometimes the two can intertwine. And there's also some manner of dais at the back end of the room. It also has a brazier, I think. I'm not sure. I could not inspect it. I don't have hands, my lady.
I want Robert to say dice again.
No.
A dice.
A dice.
Okay.
I do not sense any presence in the room.
Just the stonework and the mechanics. Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Thank you, Robert.
Oh, Ophelia, I do have a question.
Yes.
Can Robert interact with physical objects?
Not to my knowledge, but let me see. Robert, have you magically acquired any ability to touch physical objects that I'm aware of?
No, I will reiterate the point, madam. I do not have hands.
The answer is still no.
I just figured maybe if he could, then he could like float up and like with his head just press that button. But you know.
Oh, yeah, that's an image of his skull. That's not his actual skull. I wouldn't bring his actual skull
I don't know
with
how
me.
magic works entirely. So sorry if that was offensive.
He also wouldn't be able to phase in and out if it was his actual skull. However, I could attempt to just arcane lens, whatever it is you're trying to touch up there.
But what if you destroy it? Can I reach it with just the staff if I use the staff, or is it too tall?
It's quite tall. If one of you were on the other's shoulders and then used the staff, you might manage. Yes.
Wait, Eleni, where are you?
Just sighs like, I am over at the wall.
Well, can you come over to the statue?
Okay. Yeah, and she will. But I think she will take note because she was going to go to the next lights that had occurred. And she'll come back and you probably saw, but there was a brick as a switch over there. So 2 more flames are alight now.
Yes, I did see that. I would ask this of you, Ophelia, but neither of us are strong enough to hold the other one on the shoulder. But Eleni, I saw a button underneath the braziers, and I want to see if all the other ones have buttons, because then I could get on your shoulders and press it with the staff.
Is there any way that Eleni could do this with her 6-foot sword? I mean, I know because she's tall for an elf, but I know it's not super tall. She's like 5'8".
If you were on someone's shoulder or someone used your sword, you'd be able to reach it with the staff.
Hell no, no one's touching my sword. All right.
Yeah.
I think she kind of like looks at Bella like, fine. And we'll pick her up. And then she's actually, what she's going to do though is, again, she's going to step to the side. And just, we probably shouldn't be right underneath it. So that way you can,
very fair.
Yeah, go from the side.
Yeah.
I don't feel like being blown up today.
I don't feel like being blown up any day, but that's fine. Yeah. She'll like get on her shoulders.
Yeah, she'll lean down and get Bella on her shoulders.
You're very comfortable.
She's eye rolling like.
I can feel the eye rolling from here. Calm down.
Just hit the switch, please.
She'll flip the staff. So again, not to hurt the skull on the staff. This is a very precious item to Ophelia. And then just try and push the button.
Okay. You are gonna go up and get the staff up and click the button, and you feel that satisfying sensation of like something clicking into place. And as you do, there's a sudden burst of light from the brazier that it's almost like all the colors that you know, like just like this multicolored emanation. It is quite hypnotic, almost like the way that holographic light would work. Ooh. If you imagine. And as it does, all of the lights go out.
Lady will like
this little floating ball of light next to
you're fine.
Next to Ophelia.
God, you're so fucking rude.
And she'll go over and flip the switch again, because I'm assuming if we go in
so you're gonna go back to the first lever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You may have to have Ophelia go with you, or you can just try and do it free ball in the dark.
Yeah, I'll just free ball in the dark.
Okay.
Ayo.
Because I'm free balling. Free balling. I love that we're all on the same page. Could you roll me searching? I'm going to take 2 away from your roll because you're doing this in the
Don't worry, I don't have searching.
Love it. Love it.
It's a negative of a feat.
Yeah, so this is perception still, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
you may roll really high, you know?
I don't see a way to do -2, so we'll just -2 from
we just subtract it.
It wasn't great. It's an 11.
11.
Yeah, no. You kind of you walk for a little bit, and then you're like, no, What I will say is that you keep walking and trying to find and like using your hands, and you're gonna get to a point where you start to feel wall. If you reach out those 4 stump points, what I'm going to allow is that as you're kind of stumbling with the okay, I can feel the wall, you feel the ladder, so you know that you've managed to get back to the ladder.
Yeah.
Which in theory you could turn around and like flatten yourself against the ladder to have a direction and then walk straight and just hope for
Which
the
is
best.
what she's gonna do, like,
Sure.
theoretically.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear an echo in the chambers like she's such a fucking bitch.
And even though you're pretty sure you were very quiet, this place echoes.
Oh, she knows.
Delaney
it's
doesn't
okay.
care. Yeah.
Bella doesn't care.
While that is happening, because that might take a little bit now that we've had to turn around, what are the other two doing?
Here you go, Ophelia.
Robert had mentioned something about magic. Can she try pouring magic into the statue that they're in front of and see if it'll do anything? Just raw magic.
Sure. So just into the statue itself?
Into the statue itself that's holding the brazier in front of them.
Well, I'll let you roll a magic roll.
Okay. All right. Here we go. A 15.
Okay.
I just saw the 6. I'm not gonna
me
lie.
Too. Yeah, it was real.
That's just her modifier. It's fine.
Not much about the statue changes. It is a 2-6.
I heard that.
I heard that, baby.
Mommy! Mommy!
2 seconds.
Father!
Help
Mother,
me.
I must scream.
Meow. Honestly, mine isn't over here, which is shocking. Don't say anything. It'll know. He'll come back, be like, you called?
We have to click them in a certain order, I'm sure.
Okay.
I just don't know what the order is.
Well, we know the order of 2 of them, so let's just not click that one on that statue.
Yeah.
Just ran away from me.
Yeah. See that in the
Fred.
background.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred. Oh, baby.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just let Fred's mum know.
Yeah, I was about to say. Probably like, Mother! Mother, where
Yeah.
Mother, I'm confused.
Fred's screaming for you.
Cute. Okay. Right. Apologies for that, everybody. A little interlude. Meow. Okay. So nudes. Send nudes. You you pour magic into the statue, and it is not a thing that is inherently magical itself. But I will say that by doing it, you get a reverberation, almost like an echo back, in the way that echolocation works, or
now they know where you are.
Electronic scanning of no, that's not.
Not all of China knows you're here.
You're aware that there is something inside of this. And you're getting like a magical resonance back again. It is not lighting the brazier because that's above your head there. But you're getting a ping back of something magical in some way inside of this statue. It has not activated anything or switched anything, but you're getting a very interesting little resonance back. Yeah. Just as you're kind of doing that and contemplating that, and Bella is muttering to herself. Eventually, Elena, you are gonna get the like a moment of finding the little pillar that has the lever on it, and maybe hurting your fingies a little bit, but doesn't hurt that much for you. And you give it a big pull, Ayo. And
Ayo.
the two original lights come back on. So the brazier above your two heads and the light across the room has lit.
She will immediately start walking towards the wall again.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think she's like,
Listen, we have
not
all
careful this
been
time.
in these puzzles in Dragon Age where you're like, I gotta start again. All right, let's go back to the first path.
Yep. She just punches the brick in.
So I think, as Eleni's relighting the fires,
Uh-huh.
that we have to most likely press something in a certain order. My only issue is I do not know what order it is because I do not know what these statues mean. Just that I've seen some of them before.
I've put little green circles down for the things that are currently lit. Sure. Does anyone want to go inspect the other one?
I would love to.
Now this
I'm
one
nosy.
is unlike the first, which was definitely humanoid in shape, holding a brazier and with wings at their back. This one you come to, and it is coiled with wings, and it is almost within a set of its two front and one back claws. There is a ball that seems to have lit on fire, not quite like a brazier holding coals that are on fire, but like this orb, if you will. This is a dragon, just straight up dragon. It looks ferocious, and it is holding an orb. Anyone who feels like they have, nerdy tendencies and or a reason to be around people who have old god nerdy tendencies are free to roll. It could be cultural, could be religious.
I have cultural lore, but I don't think, like, I know we said Bella would have looked up like older forgotten gods, but so I don't know if it makes sense for her to roll.
Looked up.
When we were dealing with the thing with Cheryl's clan. I know last session. Yeah. So,
yeah, this is maybe this specific. What this is niche enough that I'm not sure that you would.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The other two, I would argue, could. One, because one is a book nerd, and the other one is around somebody who's fucking.
Yeah. The only thing is, I figure I'm not over there. I don't know if I can still do that for the statues I can see. But yeah.
Well, there is only the two statues that are lit now, so I'd said if anyone wanted to go and inspect it,
they
could. So, if you wish to have gone to inspect it, you can. If you don't feel like you'd go over there, that is totally fine.
I mean, do.
Bella would have be like, I don't know anything about your culture, so what is this?
I'm trying to think how she would approach this, because she. Let me put it this way: the only lore I have is military lore, which I don't think helps.
Pick me.
No, do it. Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I'm saying you both can. I'm saying
we can
that
both
anyone who feels that they have a reason to know this are free to roll.
I'm gonna roll historical lore.
Roll that history.
I can't do it.
13 with 2 stunts.
You can just roll. What were you saying there, Tarn?
Can I I can't roll investigation, Grana. I'm trying to think. What
you can just
would
roll
this
straight
be for her? Ugh. It's not a lot of.
I mean, the thing is, even if
it's
you had a
fine.
focus, the only thing is doing is adding 2.
Yeah, which I would take right now. Fuck. Yeah.
We suck.
We do suck.
I can try, but I don't know if it makes sense for her to know anything, so.
What I will say is that, looking at this statue, and the two of you who have a reason that you might have had some kind of awareness, is that, if this is indeed statues to the old gods, and remind me, did Robert tell you how many statues there were?
8.
Yes,
yeah.
8.
He said 8.
Which Ophelia has not said out loud yet.
No, but I'm giving this info. It was just whether I give this to Ophelia. Is that a god that is just Adrag or represented by a full body of a dragon is not something that you've necessarily heard of. And being able to place what these statues are to, the two of you are very scratching the noodle about this one. It's a little confusing.
And this is all underground. It's not above ground.
It is underground.
No way.
Well, the fact it's an orb, not a fire.
Yeah.
And while they're having this discussion, can I check around to see, much like Eleni did, kind of like if there's any other like lever or button that's not under the braziers, but like just anything that can be pushed, pulled, moved?
There is the other light on the wall. Like there a second statue and a second light on a wall
Yeah.
lit.
Yep.
So I guess I'll go over
given you a little-
here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You can see the same thing then. That there is a rather than a lever, there is a little block for you to push. Okay. You push it, and two
Push
more
it
things
real
are going
good.
to light. We got one there and one up here. So, further up the wall where you are, almost behind your statue, and
Yeah.
I will say that now that there's more lights coming, you guys are starting to see impressions of the things that are not lit up yet. So you can see that there is, in fact, strain your eyes a little bit, but there appears to be 8 large statues, almost in a procession towards this circular raised dais. You can't necessarily see what is on it or around it or anything like that, but you can see at least the edge of it with the 2 lights that are either side lighting this up.
The wall lights have buttons. She's
Well,
gonna
let's
run
take
to
that
the other
button.
light that lit up on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh no. Before she pushes more buttons,
Uh-huh.
You can't stop
Um,
me.
I'm trying
Watch
to take
me,
in, now that
bitch.
we can see more statues, is there any recognizable pattern that a lady can pick up on of like who or what the statues are? Because they're all incredibly different from each other.
Yeah. Um, the two others that are lit up, you have recognized their impressions, not just in the temple above, which you've been to a couple times, but in any kind of writings, perhaps some symbolism that Cesar seems to enjoy having around. 2 of them are of the old gods. That second one that had lit up, you don't recognize that because it is just straight up a big angry looking dragon.
It's just a fucking dragon.
You think the one with the mask and the wings is probably Arthemiel, or at least you've seen things like that, which is the Dragon of Beauty. And that third one that had just lit up has similar impressions to Andoral that you've seen, which is the god of slaves.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So you're noticing, you recognize 2, and I'm gonna give that without a roll because you've been around this. Like, this is something that you it's not just like you have to have read this out of a book. You live with somebody who's fucking obsessed with these guys, so you recognize them.
I'm assuming Ophelia and I are kind of standing next to each other at this point. We'll convey that, just pointing to each one, who they represent.
Which I will say that the 2 of you are educated enough. For Eleni, you've only ever heard, being spoken about 7 old gods, and they all have names and they all have areas that they have dominion over. And Ophelia, you will have a bit of an awareness of that too. So you don't know why there is an 8th one.
Yeah, she's furiously drawing the unknown one into her journal in as much detail as she can see, like walking all the way around it.
Oh no! In your notebook, can you write down the order that we have so far?
Yes, I've been noting. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert also said there's a DS
Yeah.
towards the
Feel
back
free
of the
to-
room.
Yeah, I'm going to allow the players to scribble on or do any sort of drawings on the map that you have in Roll20 that for your own awareness. Yes, and yes, Robert did say there was a dice. A dice.
Nice. I'm pressing any buttons I can find on the wall.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
you run up to the one, I'm assuming, sort
She
of
likes
on
puzzles.
the north.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click.
Yeah, she's going by order if they're lighting up.
Sure.
Yeah.
You click it. 2 more things do light up. Wabam and wabam.
And then she'll go to this one and try and see if there's a button.
You're just like running around.
They're like
Ophelia
studying
doing rogue
and
shit.
yeah,
One out.
just
Yeah.
in the background. It's just like Phelan and the snakes,
Um,
but it's just Bella running around.
Yeah. Eleni, are you gonna be just sticking with Ophelia while she's doing this drawing, or are you gonna do anything?
I think.
You could do IDing the statues, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that I honestly think because we rolled to see if we recognize what this dragon is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not sure. You don't have the knowledge or awareness of
As
what that is.
the room is lighting up,
Mhm.
I'm actually gonna walk to the dais and see if there's like any iconography on it that we can see now that it's starting to illuminate a little bit more. And see
Sure.
if there's essentially any clue of like, is there an order we have to touch the statues? Maybe like, is it a procession where you start at the back, or is it like in the order of the blights? I don't know, like something of that nature.
Sure. So you can go and roll whatever you feel is sensible. I mean, it should really be either an investigation or a searching, because it is looking for hidden. It's not just, you know, looking around. It's a more focused, specific study of something.
This is not her strong suit. Because the only thing even kind of have like that's tracking, but this is not tracking. I'll do an. Can I do perception, like a flat perception?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I only have seeing, hearing, and tracking in there, and I don't think any of those fit.
Yeah.
This is a guaranteed +4. Yeah, not great. 13.
It's hard to judge. What you see is a metal contraption, and on the inside it has that kind of emptiness that you would see in the braziers. So perhaps, something might activate the lighting in here. But on the outside of it, you see all these hollows, creating a sort of circle around it. And it's hard to describe visually without, where these hollows are, there's little sections jutting up, creating almost like cupped or bowl shapes leading into each of these openings. It's an unusual looking artifact. It's all metal. The edges of these little fluted sections leading to each of these openings looks like it's quite sharp metal as well.
With the hollows that are there, can I at least tell like size? Like it's not like the braziers are. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
about that.
small.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
no way that they correspond. Okay.
No.
Once I've taken all what I can, I will make my way back to Ophelia and tell her what I saw. But on top of that, I don't know if this is correct, but my guess is that the statues are holding something that fits there.
Bella, you're gonna run to the other corner to flick the next switch. When you do, 2 more things are gonna light up. Oh, well, bam, we have a full wall. And this bad boy right here.
Why are they so far apart? Okay, I got this. I don't have to run, but it's
No.
funnier that way.
Well,
I'm
We're
in
on
a
a
silly
schedule.
mood
You do have
today.
to run.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm in a silly mood today, as clearly you
Yeah.
can tell. Press that button.
Ophelia, eventually you'll. I mean, it's up to you how much detail you're spending with this dragon.
She's just making sure that she has it in pretty good detail, so in case she
What
needs
I
to do
will say,
research.
one thing I will allow. Roll me a cunning roll.
Straight cunning?
Yeah, because in theory it would be natural lore.
Okay, not research.
No, if you were using books to find this information
Okay,
out,
once
that
she
would
goes
involve
back, she can
research.
use her
Yeah,
research. Okay,
this
got it.
is recalling natural thing because I want you to see if you could go through the different dragon types because the different high dragons all have very different structures to them.
Valdry Nat 20 Valdry
to see if you could kind of place.
She
the
got
type.
15.
Okay,
straight cunning.
that's pretty good on a straight cunning. You don't recognize this type. It's not any of the high dragons that you recognize. Now, dragons are not your area of expertise, so it
You
could
know
be
who knows about
that it's
dragons?
something Rylan does
pluck him out of his-
fucking love. Listen, he'd be losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
He would be helping you press buttons, though, Bella.
That's true.
Yeah. So you're not sure. It's not connecting any dots. You're like, it's not the Ravager, Storm Rider. No, it's not. No, you. And it was a fairly decent roll. So it's none that are the obvious types that people might have recognized.
It's the third secret type of dragon.
Yeah. Okay. So, Bella, I'm assuming is running over to this
Yeah,
other
I'm
light.
just gonna keep pushing buttons.
Yeah.
Until everything's lit up.
Yeah. You're running over to click something else. What are the others doing while you were doing this? I will show the two that light up for you.
Ophelia, after she's done sketching, she's going to continue to document which statue is which. So whichever 4 and whichever 5 are, she's going to document what their names are.
Okay.
Oh, I took that as Lainey would tell you that because she wouldn't recognize the dragon, but she would recognize the others. But
shoot, yeah, Eleni would.
Pushing buttons, drawing the statues, and identifying them. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Girl power.
So, one more light on the wall, and another statue for you.
I'll say, well, she's right on clicking buttons. Are all the statues alighting?
Most.
Yeah, I was about to
We've
say
got
because
6.
there's only 7. I can't tell. There's a little icon there. Are there 6 lights along the walls?
6
Or
lights
7?
along the walls. We have 6 of the statues have lit up. There are 2 statues unlit currently.
Is there a light on the wall that I've missed, or have I pressed them all?
The middle light on the bottom that just lit up has not been pressed.
This one?
Correct.
Okay. I'll go to press that one next. Ugh.
Okay. So you go over to click that. These 2 statues will light up. And you guys hear at the dais the sound of like metal on metal. Not like a sword like shing, but there's definitely
That scrape of just
a scrape of metal on metal. It has not lit up.
The dais is not lit up.
It's
Okay.
not lit up, but there was a sound that came from it.
Bella's going there.
Yeah.
I got more buttons to press.
Okay. Sure, you can go up to the dais. Is anyone else doing it? So it's not just Bella pushing buttons. What are the other 2 doing?
Oh yeah, she's gonna move up to the dais. Like she's notating as she's walking around.
Yeah, she'll go the dais, and then we can all go.
What's Eleni doing?
I'm actually looking at the other braziers on these statues. Do they
True.
all have buttons?
They're if you take enough time to look at them, uh a couple of them have it's not all buttons. Some of them might have something that um like for example, uh our oh I'm not on my pointer. This one down here, we have um that is Zazakel, and Zazakel is holding an object that looks like it could be a blade of some sort, and the metal of this blade is metal as opposed to the stone of the statue, which means that it could be manipulated in some way. Perhaps it stands out with the rest of the statue. Um, so they all have something, whether
Some
it
mechanism.
is something that looks like a switch or something that you could push in or something that you could try and
A
take like
movable element.
yeah, they do.
Is it? I said it to Ophelia, but I'll say it to both of them. I think we have to. Well, it's a theory, but I think each statue has something we need to take.
I'll just
Yeah,
okay.
go for it.
Do you want to? If you want, I can ID the rest of the statues for you as well while we.
Yes, please.
Or do you want to? Okay. Um. So, our winged person closest to the ladder, we have uh Razakale, Dragon of Mystery. Next to Razakale is Lusakan. Lusakan is the Dragon of Night. Next to Lusakan, we have Toth, God of Fire. And then lastly up here, Dumat, Dragon of Silence. Duhas. I know. I'm so sorry. I know. I will say just for the
mod. Sorry.
sure. The two that are up at the dice, what you're going to notice is at these sort of like little fluted sort of cut things that have created a pattern around each of these openings, you will see something has extended up and out of them, flush against the metal of the flute, and it is long, sharp points of metal, like little needles.
Of course, there's gonna be blood involved. Fucking Tevinter.
Can I roll arcane lore to determine what kind of ritual it is that it's expecting?
Sure.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, you're not sure. Blood magic is something that you very much were encouraged against researching. So, the exact nature of it is perhaps something that you're not sure of because it's a little distasteful, but one could assume with all of these points, maybe Bella's comment is correct.
Hey Eleni, how badly do you want to know what's going to happen?
I think she gives you a really horrific look.
Yeah, you can just kind of turn around. What was it that Eleni was doing? You're going to Dumont.
Yeah, I'm going to Demot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very big stretch. Okay, this is totally just from my brain.
Or not in the membrane.
That's from my brain. Saying from the membrane. So I'm assuming there's another mechanical switch of some kind or mechanical thing to Dumot's brazier here.
Yeah, the is holding something that looks almost like a sensor in some way. The bottom part of which reaches down to a point that looks like it's metal.
With Dumont is silence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything about Dumot's mouth, any kind of indication? Does the statue need anything? Is kind of the way Alani is thinking right now. Like, is there something about this statue comparative to the others, or with Dumont being who he is, that gives an indication to Alani how she should interact with the statue, if at all?
With the statue, not necessarily. Jamat is an interesting one. I guess it depends how much you feel you really know. Um, he he I'll let you roll and see whether it is Jamat himself
Yeah.
or those that worship Jamat and what he expects of them.
Yeah.
I don't mind what you roll here
I
because it ties.
know this is a weird thing.
Yeah,
I want to try empathy.
yeah, that's fair. There's a few reasons why
Yeah.
it is emotions that.
Not gonna lie, with Bella's comment, she's not in a good spot right now mentally. She's
Yeah.
angry.
Well,
She's asking
it's not
how
gonna
far
get.
do they want
Poor
them to
Yeah.
thing.
go?
Jamat, often seen as the most powerful of the old gods, was the one who led the charge, who encouraged his followers to first push towards entering the Golden City and try to take the throne. He encouraged of his follower, his priest, a sacrifice that was exclusively elven.
Yeah.
It got bad. I don't know how many of you read the codex entry about the claws of Demet. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
The way he demands silence is not the peaceful kind. It is the inability to to really speak, if that makes sense. It is the silence of death rather than the peaceful quiet for contemplation. To that end, there's something about these gods that you know is violent or demanding of its followers, demanding of those that their followers kept. What they did was horrific. And has it changed the tides of the world's events? Certainly. You personally have been given some insights into certain things that make you perhaps even color your view beyond these things. It's not going to surprise you in the slightest that what this statue, what this god, what this temple is demanding of you is sacrifice.
Yep. I think she looks at Bella to answer your question. This is older than all of them. Eleanor, Cesar, all of them. And she'll grab her knife and just plunge it into her hand.
Okay.
No.
Yep. Are you going up to the dais? Where are you?
The thing is, I can't reach this thing, so I'm going to go up to the dais.
Yeah.
Because if she could reach it, she would like pull on the metal piece and you know, put her hand on it that she cut.
I respect your like not wanting to use the needles that they provide at this thing. You're like, no, I'm doing this myself with my own.
Well,
blade.
and it's, you know, I'm going to hit harder.
Yeah.
So she's going to kind of
Hi,
take in the mechanism and what's different about Dumont, go up to the dais and find whatever the corresponding one is for Dumont.
Sure. Yeah. You can extend your hand and it'll drip down on the sort of like long
Oh,
pointed bit of metal.
She's actually
but-
going to grab it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your blood will start to flow down the fluted opening. Did the other two do anything?
Can't stop her, so.
No, are you doing anything?
Oh.
I'm not talking about stopping her.
Yeah.
Saying, are you going to contribute?
uh,
Don't have to.
I know,
Yeah.
but like we're already here. I don't know what
Right.
else to do. So, you said there's 4 of these fluted things.
No, there's several. There's quite a few.
There's several. Okay. Um,
I'd a guess maybe 16.
60.
16.
16.
Oh,
That's still
okay.
a lot.
That's double. Okay. Does it look like they're requiring like a full like? Is it like a thimble? Is it like a big amount
You don't
of
know.
blood?
Like I say, it is a brazier with the empty hollow where normally you would expect maybe the light to be. There are openings all around this metal contraption, and there was little fluted sections just sitting underneath each opening. And when all of these lights came on, thin blades like needles just popped up out of it, like it grew teeth.
She's going to look at Eleni and say, "What are you expecting to get out of this?"
A vain hope that will be better than them.
A vain hope of what?
Anything that will be better than them.
Than them?
She's just going to go to each one. She's not going to wait for Bella and Ophelia. Yeah. Okay.
Ophelia was actually going to do that thing before you had suggested cutting open your hand. She's like, well, Robert said there's no presence here to possess me. So she was actually going to put one of her fingers on one of the flutes to puncture her own finger and let it take some of her blood.
Yeah, you do it, and what you'll start to see is that your blood seems to drip down, but when it gets towards the brazier, it almost moves and lifts up and pulls away.
I'm stuck between I don't want to give this bitches my blood, but also I want to know what has happened. So, you know, fuck it. Just slice hand open.
Yep, so you'll do it yourself with your own blade.
Yeah.
Your blood is accepted. The two of you eventually, you will see it starting to pool at the bottom of the brazier, and there is a point where the hollowed recess seems to lift to the level of the rest of the brazier, and once that is filled with some of the blood, it lights up, and you hear again that stone against stone movement at each of the statues. Something has happened with this offering of blood, this sacrifice that the two of you have given.
3 of us.
And we'll find out. Well, it was not accepted. It was not accepted.
Ophelia was rejected.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Because I think Eleni just
no.
looks at you. She's got a real dark look on her face, and it's just like fucking Vince. And we'll start walking to Demont.
We'll find out what happens after
Next
break.
time. No,
We're at interval. we're at interval. Yeah, we're gonna take a little break. About 10 minutes, and we'll see you guys back. Stretch leggies, hydrate. We'll see you soon.
All that good stuff. See you soon. Bye.
So are you.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. We are back at it again. We do not have a
Krispy
Val
Kreme.
right now. They're just needing to take a little bit of time away from the camp. We hope that they get some rest and feel better soon. But the stream's still going. We're all still good. And these guys have, well, two of them have given a blood offering, and something about all of the statues seems to have changed. There was a sound of grinding stone on stone echoing throughout the chamber. The two of you have hand wounds.
Mm-hmm. Just start wrapping it up with some like gauze that she may have, or just cloth.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ophelia will do one better. She'll heal you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sure. Do you want to roll for that?
Yes.
He gets trapped in the fade. Shit.
Fuck, right?
Are you gonna heal both of them?
Yeah, hold on.
I was gonna say Elena's probably
Cast number one.
Being real.
I know where my dice are. Here we go.
You
Target number was 10. Cool.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna roll both of them to
Yep.
do the spells before I roll the actual like numbers. Okay. Pass.
Okay.
And healing. What's my dice? Here we go. Heal 4 and heal 2.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll take the 2. Well, no, I'll take the 4 because I already had 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. So, take a little bit of time. Ophelia will heal the pair of you up. You can flex your hands a little.
I'll say, is this touch based or what kind of thing does
Yeah,
this look
healing
like?
is.
It's
healing?
a touch spell. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I don't have to touch them to heal them.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
it's
I could.
I think you can do it at range. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, it says your touch seals wounds and restores
Ah.
vigor, so I had to touch them. Okay, yeah. Touch your hand.
The lady is incredibly uncomfortable.
I gently touched your hand for a second.
Still very
Didn't
uncomfortable.
take much, just you're welcome.
There's stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because like it's not even like, ew, no, don't touch me. Like it's very much there's a pullback.
Physical discomfort,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and just
Mhm.
thank you. And we'll walk to the statues to see what has changed.
Yeah, we'll follow. I'll
Sure.
follow.
Who wants to go where? Like, as you kind of come down off the dais, are you guys just going to be... Are you making a beeline to any statue in particular?
I think for Bella, she's going to kind of look around and see what catches her eye. And I think for sure there is like a dagger that catches her eyes. And
Well, no,
like...
you don't see... I was like, you don't...
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Wow. No, you,
I'm
which
sorry.
statue go to is
I'm
my point.
embarrassed
Because you
now.
guys can't, if you come down the steps of the dais, are you going to any of the statues in particular?
I'll just go to whichever one is closest.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
said I
there's
was going
two.
to Demont.
Yeah,
You're going
if
to Duma?
Eleni's going
Okay.
to Duma, I go to Arthemio. Took me a second to read that.
Sure. Fair. All right. So, Eleni, as you head down to Dumat, you can see that a small section at the base of this statue has opened itself to create a sort of recess within it. And there is a small wooden box.
Does it look familiar to the box upstairs?
No.
Okay.
No. Just a wooden box. Oh.
Oh.
And this statue insults me, and then I'm going to hit it with my sword. Like, how dare you?
I'll let them know.
Sure.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you can open it up them if you want.
Just in case, Eleni's gonna tap her metal, like the metal of her boots on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I still hear what I expect to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing has changed. There's no silence around this
Silence
statue.
bubble. Yeah.
Um,
I think just because who she is, she's gonna like hit her toe on the box.
Okay.
Just in case. Just see if you know.
Nothing happens.
Okay. She'll reach down and pick up the box.
Okay.
And then open it.
Yeah. As you do, there's a ring within it that looks perhaps like a burnished gold or a brass. It's a little hard to tell with the green light in here. Um, and the sort of main part of this ring looks like a pair of lips, like a mouth, with stitching over it.
I think she feels very conflicted about this.
Yeah, this is the hushed ring. You don't know that it has a name because
well,
just picked
and
up a ring, but
iconography of being from Saharan and
yeah,
it's not going great.
no, no, but it's you know, holding it in your hands, that this is something magical.
Mhm.
You feel that thrum. But that's what you find.
Yeah.
I'll ping over to the others. So Bella, you are going to Earthamiel, the Dragon of Beauty. And you see again this sort of like opening, a recess has opened at the bottom, the foot of this statue. And you see it's like velvet fabric seems to be wrapped around something that's quite long.
I think
Well,
she
not
will,
like long, but
yeah,
like
just,
maybe a foot.
yeah. I think she'll kind of move it with her dagger a bit, and if nothing happens, she will grab it and
Okay.
unbound whatever's rolled.
Yeah, you pick up the fabric and unfurl it, and you see two. It's a little hard to tell. I mean, the green is very vivid because of the lighting. So it could be that these are made of something green. But it is two very finely carved into almost spirals pins. They are hairpins, but it could look like knit needles. It could look like whatever. Like just holding hairpins. It's not like, oh yes, this is for wearing in your hair.
Yes, knitting needles.
But
Exactly.
but they're about a foot long, really beautifully carved.
I'm gonna knit with these.
And your nose ring lets you know that these are in fact magical.
This is magic. I can smell it.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
Smell magic.
Mm-hmm.
She'll wrap them up and just
Yeah.
just start collecting. We'll say that, but like obviously you can pass over to Ophelia.
Yeah. Ophelia, what are you doing?
So she can see that they're opening up boxes.
They've picked up something, yeah. Eleni had a box. Bella just picked up something that was wrapped in fabric from the base of the statue.
Can Ophelia sense anything with her magic that might be akin to her, like her entropy?
Not necessarily, because magic items is more enchantment, is what you're sensing, rather than.
Okay, she's just sensing magic from
enchantment.
I think she'll walk over to the unknown because
it's like because your sensitivity to magic is more spell use or things involving the fade and spirits, whereas objects that have been enchanted ping a little less on your particular radar. If you were to hold an item, you're going to be able to be like, yeah, there's definitely a vibe. So the closer you get to the statues, you will sense it. It's not something, they're not so strong that like standing at the dais, you're going to be able to sense that there is suddenly magic items in the room.
If Bella's going around collecting if they're both going around collecting the items, Ophelia might ask what they found, and she might just note what they found.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've gone to 2, so are you just going to hold back and just write things down? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are the two of you just going to go down the row that you're
perspective
on?
rows, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, for Eleni, you go to Anderal next, and you find a whip that is just sat there. It's not wrapped in anything or in a box. It looks like it is made of almost like purple dragon scales in a way. It's definitely scaled. Um, and there is little spikes along the whip itself, and then there's a clasp at the top of it that's something that you assume you would put onto a belt.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Eleni's like with the first one and this one, I think she's getting progressively angry as she's going down. It's like this is not psychologically
this
not doing
is
great for her. Yeah, if I'm being honest.
You picked the wrong row, baby.
a little triggering. None of them are great, if we're honest. The old gods are,
Well, and the symbolism is like just beyond the fact of what they are. You know that it's a ring and a whip. Like she's
yeah.
Yep.
giving her back. It's not going amazing.
No, it's like when you go and you find the magic items. It's like these are the slave rings. You're like, oh, cool.
I could
you
just
then
crush it. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to break these things. You get to Zazakel next, who is the god of chaos, and you find a crystal. It looks like what we in our world know bismuth looks like. That sort of like staggered, stepped, square shape in the multicolors. But it's about this size, maybe a small stone that is also giving off vibes. And then you get to the dragon, the one that you don't recognize. And there is a dagger there. And the hilt of it looks like it might be, part of dragon teeth or dragon horn. The blade itself is serrated down one side, and it looks like it is wet with blood still. Not dripping, but like you've just stabbed someone, essentially. It's a nasty looking blade. Looks like it could really do some decent damage. For Bella, you get to Toth next. Dragon of Fire, you find a sword hilt, just the hilt. It's quite decorative, a little warm to the touch.
Does it ping my nose ring?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, all of these things ping you guys. Yeah, these are all magical.
Stinks of magic in here.
Next is Lucican. Lucican, where are you, Lucican? Dragon of Night. So you find it's a diadem, so it's a little bit like a tiara, slight crown vibes.
Like forehead.
Yeah, it is black, and it comes up off the forehead, and then there is spikes that would rise up of the head of the wearer. It looks, if you were giving Goth Girl going to a party, it would fit the image. And when you pick it up, there's just the black of it feels extra black. Like the darkness is just clinging to this thing. My throat is getting sore again. Razakel is last. You find a pendant with a green jewel. Could be emerald, maybe serpent stone, maybe bright green with some carvings on it. And it's really beautiful. So yeah, you guys slowly pick up each of these items, can kind of recongregate if you like. I will, for the sake of the audience, just kind of go over what each of these things do. Granted, in theory, the characters aren't going to be like, oh yeah, this is exactly what this item does, but it's the joys of finding magic items in a game, especially one where we don't have the identify spell. Dumat's ring is the hushed ring. You can choose a target who is then unable to speak for the duration of your concentration. You can maintain this for a number of minutes equal to your willpower, and it gives you a +2 to your dexterity for you being a little hushed. Zazakel, who is the old god of chaos, this is the talisman of Zazakel. Should you find yourself trapped or bound in some way, you can focus your will and teleport to a location within 20 feet of your current location. That location, however, happens at random. You get +2 to your con while you are holding this. Toth, who is the god of fire. This item is Toth's Bane. The item is a decorative sword hilt, and when activated with a minor action, the sword becomes a great sword made entirely of flame. The damage is 3d6 fire, which is penetrating damage, so it goes past armor. You can use this sword even if it is not in your weapon group. And it gives you a +2 to strength. Andorral, God of Slaves. I love this guy. Okay. Andorral's Bite. This whip looks as if it is made of purple dragon scales. There are spikes that appear as if it's claws. When attacking with this weapon, the foe must make a willpower courage save against your communication intimidation roll, or be considered frightened and unable to take any action other than movement away from you. The weapon is dex based and does 1d6 plus 4 damage. You gain the intimidation focus if you do not already have it. Arthemiel, God of Beauty. These are Arthemiel's talons. They are jade hairpins that can be worn. They grant a +1 to all of your attributes, and you either gain the persuasion focus or your bonus for this focus becomes a +4 rather than a +2. Razakil, Dragon of Mystery. This little pendant is the Eye of Razakil. And the green jeweled pendant seems to thrum with energy and is warm to the touch when worn. You gain a +20 to your health and a +1 to your magic score. You don't have to be a mage to wear it, because the +20 to health is nice for anybody, really. But yeah. Lusakans, the god of night, and this is the Diadem of Darkness. When worn, darkness seems to pool around you at all times. You gain a +2 to your stealth, and if you attack from an area of darkness, you gain a +2 to your attack rolls with it. And then the unknown statue is known as the Fang of Draconis. This dagger always seems to be wet with blood. When you attack with it, you gain a +2 bonus to your attack roll and do an extra 1d6 penetrating damage. You then heal for the same amount as your damage. This does not include damage from stunt points. So if you roll to attack and you do damage, and then you get like lethal blow, those extra 2d6 do not count towards the heal amount. So those are the items that you have found here. Quite the booty of loot.
Yeah, it's not like we're about to go fight something and need the help.
What? Shocked Pikachu face.
This is quite the loot.
Not gonna lie, I think Elaine's struggling real hard to keep her shit together. Like just looking at the array of what's here.
Eleni, can you roll me a self-discipline roll?
Yep.
Don't attack me, please. I cannot survive another attack from you.
Oh, no. What kind of roll?
It's in willpower, so it's self-discipline.
Yeah, I don't have that.
And willpower, baby.
Just willpower.
Oh no. Oh. 16.
Okay, 16's fine.
Yeah,
4
not bad.
points of stunt. You feel a heat to your veins. To the point of it being uncomfortable, even painful. That sort of need to keep a lid on those emotions right now is making it worse. But you're not gonna pop off right now. Yeah. But you feel it, and it's like feeling the heat and the pain through your veins is like a mirror to what's actually causing it in those.
I think y'all can just hear her like deep breathing essentially to herself, just like it not to be too like to the face, but I think even almost like, you know how like animals when they start like getting ready for something, like she is breathing heavily out through her nose, and it's kind of like a puffing up,
Mm-hmm.
and just because, and she's staring like intently at like some of the items where I think you can tell she just wants to stomp on them, like just like break them. And once she gets control of herself, you kind of hear like a snarl come out of her, and I think she'll just reach out and grab the jade pens and walk away for a moment, and just walk towards the ladder.
So the hairpins is what you grab.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll kind of look to Ophelia for a moment. Just watching Eleni go through their emotions. And we'll start picking up things that just not leave anything. But she will put that dagger in her belt. And fuck it, I'm a princess. I'm gonna put that diadem on my head.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ophelia would take the eye of Razakale and give it a closer inspection.
It's really beautiful work.
Yeah, it's pretty. She likes pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Bella. Is it all right if I wear this?
Take whatever you'd like.
Okay. So she'll fuss with it. Is it on a clasp or is it
Yeah.
just the pendant itself? Does she?
No,
she...
it's on a like a.
She'll put it on Ophelia. She'll
Yeah,
put it on Ophelia, yeah.
We should probably take the rest of that with us.
Yes.
Considering you both bled for it.
Yes. She'll put the other stuff, but she'll hold on to that kind of great sword hilt for a bit, and look to where Eleni left. And once everything's kind of packed up and divided between the two girls, she'll go up the ladder. She'll have Ophelia go up first, kind of like go behind her to
Mm-hmm.
just in case.
Sure. Yep. So we just kind of store things. Yeah. You can help Robin get up the ladder as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe just
yeah.
having a no good time over there.
It would be she would have Ophelia and then Robin go, and then she'll bring up the back.
Yeah.
That make sure her friends are safe.
Yeah. Eventually you guys will get up to the fresh air. It's evening time now. The sun has set. So it's not late night time, but it is evening.
Yeah. I think once we get out, is Eleni just out in the open? Yeah.
Yeah, she just would absolutely, of course. Actually, I don't know if she would. I think she'd be too mad to check. Like there's people around her kind of thing, and just trying to get the cold air on her.
Yeah. Bella would close the door and just start kicking some of the dirt that they dug up back in there, just to make it a little harder for anyone to go back in.
Yeah, you can sort of return the turf of grass that you guys have managed to rip up. It's apparent that things have been disturbed in the area, but you can still cover up those doors.
And she'll kind of go over to Eleni, not close by, but just kind of stand next, like maybe a few feet next to her, and just look up and just wait till Eleni acknowledges her. She won't rush her. She won't rush Eleni's like calming down moment or like touch her or be too close to them. So just wait.
I think eventually she'll kind of like look at what she grabbed, and we'll take both of them, and because she has like part of her hair back, I think she'll stab them into her hair. Yeah. And just one more like actual deep breath when her lungs can actually take it in, and just
Pain's still there.
Yeah.
It's like burning.
Yeah.
Like an acid almost.
She will eventually look at you. I don't think she'll say anything, but I think she
No.
looks at you. Yeah.
Bella's kind of just looking at the kind of sunset type sky and then looks back to Eleni and says, I don't know what you went through. I can guess in some vague way with who you are and the place that you're at and who you serve. And you have every right to feel that anger. And she'll take the hilt of that great sword. Take these things and use them against their creators. Against these people that believe themselves so powerful that they could rival gods or become them. If your allegiance with what's his
Cesar.
name? No.
Oh.
With your boyfriend. Who's your boyfriend with Billy? I forget his name.
Oh,
Salier.
Salier, yeah. If your allegiance to Salier is greater than your allegiance to Tevinte, whatever connection you have with it, I don't know what Cesar is or what exactly his plans are. Clearly, you know more. But use their own power against them to free yourself. She'll hand her the hilt, kind of like hilt first, to Eleni.
She's definitely just like, she's listening to you, like she's looking at you. And it's a very much of like, sword, your face, sword, your face. Like she's taking in what you're saying.
She's patient.
And I think if she says anything, because it's when she speaks to you right now, it's very strained. And you can tell there's a bodily effort that goes with it, and just this place is ugly. And we'll grab the hilt. And I think because she's already carrying a giant ass, broadsword, two-handed sword on her back. And the thing is, she can't leave it, but I think the sword absolutely gets to, hit part of this building a little bit first. You know what I mean? Like there's a bit of a flash of anger and violence. Yeah.
Because the item,
it's just the hilt.
It's just the hilt of a sword, so it's quite light actually. Yeah. It could go, I don't know, probably weighs about the same as a dagger.
You can.
And in fact, when I touch it, do I feel anything? Oh, maker of the game.
Bless them.
It is warm to the touch.
Do I get any? I don't know if roiling is the right word for it, but I mean, like,
Bella will just point out that it's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sense that about all the items, Eleni, that these are enchanted items, particularly potent ones. It's not like, there's not an awful lot of magic items in this game. It's very magic light actually as a system. And there are items that have history behind them. There are some items that definitely have some magical properties to them that have, enchantments built into them. Some are just items that you can apply runes to. But these are items that carry connection to the old gods. And there's a weight to that, I guess, that each of you, for your 3 very different reasons, so it's each of you are getting very different vibes, but there are vibes nonetheless. These are magical items with some weight to them in that sense. Not a physical weight, but
yeah. I think because she's because she wouldn't know about getting rid of the other sword at that point then. So I think what she'll do is she's kind of holding it, feels a thrum, and I think even though, because I know Ophelia just healed her, but in my head she's got like long ass like cat claws, sharp, really sharp like coffin claws, and I think she just kind of nicks her hand a little bit, like the pad of it, and then grips the sword. So not enough to really do a lot of damage, but to mimic the sacrifice that we had to make to get them.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it's just kind of holding it in front of her face.
Yeah, the thing about healing, even magical healing in Dragon Age, is that it doesn't return you to completely new. You still have scars. It just rapidly increases the healing rate.
Mm-hmm.
So the wound part will have healed. There'll still be a scar there that you could probably go in and
pick it,
reopen
which is gross. Sorry,
well,
but yeah.
We don't have to linger on it, but yeah, you can.
But essentially, trying to see what happens if she does this with this in her hand. If anything,
no, nothing. You get the impression that it is intention you have to put into to kind of activate it. So would you be looking to activate the sword?
Yeah, I would say if you need intention.
Yes.
She feeling that burning.
It's like willing it to
through her veins again, because
Yeah.
She's the intent is there, and I think she's just feeling very vengeful right now.
Just as you grip the sword, your hand tightening, perhaps your knuckles going a little whiter, and you're already very pale.
Yeah.
As you do it, flames just erupt up and out of it, and you see the shape of a blade, and is a long sword, maybe not quite the 6-foot long thing that you're wearing, but it is a long, great sword, made entirely of flame. The weight has not changed. If you move it slightly, you can see the flames moving with it. They are real, they are tangible. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, continue. No, that's your scene. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Because I think because you're probably still standing next to her.
Yeah.
And I think, especially with the
step
flames.
back at the flames. Like,
I think
I just got my hair done.
You see a bit of a switch of that vengeful anger, just rage, and then there's just like a little hint of a smile. Yeah. Just we'll burn it all down.
And Bella, I will say, you're not sure if it is a trick of the light with the flames in this darkening evening. You could swear her eyes are almost red in that moment.
She'll look to Eleni and say,
not necessarily like the pupil color is red, but like just
that it's like a glint.
Yeah.
Look at Eleni and look at the flame sword, and as she looks back, she catches that glint, and I think that red glint she studies it, and then it draws her eyes to the red tattoos on Eleni's face, and it draws her eyes to the red symbol on Eleni's plate mail. It says, I don't know what they did to you exactly, and I don't need to know. But whoever's feeling that anger, you'll have someone to take it out on very soon. And she'll look to the temple.
That smile is there. She's like, she'll burn.
Give a smirk. Yeah.
Yeah. And the sword.
Yeah.
So let's talk strategy, everyone.
Ophelia, what have you been doing in this time?
Good question. I think she's going to be looking back on her notes and probably scribbling down some questions in the margins, because that's how she processes. Things that she's going to need to look up, because she doesn't want to just leave that as an unanswered question about that dragon, because that's bothering her a lot. And she's probably going to also scribble down what they found at each just a description of what they found at each statue. So now she's got
Yeah.
all the statues, all the names, all the items that were found there, how they got the items, and all of that. So she's just chronicling all of that into her notes while it's in her brain before they do anything else.
Okay. So yeah, you will hear Bella say, "Let's talk strategy, everyone." It might pull you out of your study focus. You guys can see Ophelia is note taking furiously in the corner. Are you doing it out here, or are you going to go inside the temple?
Inside the temple. She'll kind of start walking towards the temple because it'll be easier to talk strategy when actually being in the surrounding area.
Mm-hmm.
But she will go first. If nobody's going first. And look at the space again. And we'll suggest, we'll say, we're going to want to see if we can catch her by surprise first. I think that is our best bet. Hiding is a bit of my specialty, but some may, and she'll look to Eleni's plate armor, struggle with that. But lucky for us, there is an area of silence. I don't think it's a. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I think Eleni's kind of like, I do agree we should use that. And there are plenty of places to hide in here.
No,
So
the statues are large enough that it'll hide any one of us.
Yeah. And she did favor Dumont.
And I think that's just how do you say in Chaitan? Karmic? Ironic? However you prefer it. It's a great setup, I think, narratively, in our little story here. And as much as I like a punch, I do like a punch with a bit of a comeback, a bit of an insult to injury, I suppose.
And if nothing else, if I'm there, when she walks up to the statue, I can distract her.
Yes.
While you do whatever you're good at.
Shalon. Ophelia, I think, if I may, you are best kept at a distance from her. And your magic will be a great boon to us in this fight, as she is a mage herself.
Yes, there are some spells that were more difficult for me to master that I have not used yet in your presence. Though they may help in this open space. She is not alone.
If she does come in alone, she will not stay alone for long. Remember all the companions she was able to summon back at her house.
Well, if she is able to get within the circle of silence, and I am to paralyze her, then theoretically they cannot hear her, correct?
True. But I think it's a great idea to try and paralyze her. I agree with you there. That way she cannot summon some more of those nasty demon friends that she had.
Yes, that was quite annoying.
Very.
So you need her held in the silence?
Oh, if we are to, I was just saying, if she was to call out to anyone, it'd be preferable that I paralyze her within the circle of silence. So if she is screaming or calling out or what have you, that they won't be able to hear her. And while you are taking care of her, I could, in the meantime, set a trap for the rest of them, should they come in and be curious. This is all assuming she comes in alone, of course, I understand.
Well, if for whatever reason it doesn't work, I can help. Keep her there.
And if she does have companions, I don't mind picking up a few stragglers. I'll find a good dark hiding space. Is there any corner in this room, storyteller, that is, or any spot that is more shrouded in darkness than the rest?
Um, there's some areas of recesses between
Mhm.
the I guess behind the pews, behind the statue. There is the area that had the window behind you. It's not. It's quite an open space because it is temple space, and so quite a lot
Yeah.
of this is wide open.
Yeah, just I'm asking like any like you said, like the shadows of the statues. If it's gonna be nighttime soon, this is gonna be a darker
Mhm.
space, just any space that's darker than others. So if it's just like the shadows of statues or pews, I can work with that.
Well, and we did
Collapse. Yeah.
we collapsed one side of it, but we did last time find like the little offshoot room. Um, there was like not like an office, but you know what I mean. Like there was
Yeah.
kind of opposite
Yeah.
to the side I collapsed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is a large temple, so the
Yeah,
side you were collapsing was one wing, which has
yeah.
statues to some of the other gods.
Mhm.
There was a little room on this side of the building, which is
Mhm.
where Dumat's statue is,
Mhm.
um, that you guys could be hiding in there if you
Mhm.
wanted. It means, like you're a distance away from where the statue is.
Mhm. Yeah. I think she would pick probably that room at least. Because she works better in darkness, and I have a feeling that this diadem of darkness might help her even more with
Do you
that.
have ranged weapons?
Um, no. Yes, I do.
Okay.
My idea was to at least start there and then use that to kind of come out surprise. Or if that doesn't work, I can hide behind one of the statues as well.
It's yeah. Point being, if you are a distance away of
Mhm.
like 30, 40 feet or whatever, like you would have to move in and get up to her to be in melee anyway, which is
Yeah.
away from the room, so you would no longer be in darkness for melee. So it's
Would my
the being in
darkness be
darkness
broken?
or roll credits.
Laugh track.
You would be choosing melee or darkness.
Okay. Cool. I will. So behind, is there any shadow behind the statue of Dumas? Or oh, you also,
As much as a large statue is going to provide.
yeah, Cass, yeah.
That's
Okay,
kind of where I think we're talking Eleni will be.
yeah.
Just straight up
Um,
chilling.
Either way, like I say, as soon as you are out of the shadow of the statue, if she
yeah,
is not in the shadow herself, you're choosing
yeah.
between.
No, I'm
Mhm.
just yeah. What I'm looking for is someplace to hide so that when I do come out, they're not expecting it. Just as an initial hiding spot.
Mhm.
But if there is, if not, then the shadow's not too important. She is supposed to hide close to where she will be, because she is a melee fighter. Um,
Mhm.
and she's got some nasty ass daggers that she can use now.
Sorry, my brain was like in the rubble under the pew, just like, where you at?
You see the cat eye reflection.
Yeah. Just pop out of some rocks. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, she'll just kind of pick a close enough space. Um,
Oh, actually, do you want to be towards the center where the opening is in case some other people come following her in?
it can be.
I don't know if Robin is as sneaky as you are.
Uh, Robin is more trap making, and uh we're both sneaky. So, but I do have a lot of pluses to my sneak now. Which
Well,
is
she gets a +8 to stealth, so she's quite stealthy.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
All right.
I get a I think a +8 as well, so we're both kind of even.
Rogue's gonna rogue, yeah.
Rogue's gonna rogue. Uh, yeah, I have a. No, I have now a +10 with the diadem on.
Jesus.
When you're in shadows, yeah.
Yeah, when I'm in shadows. If not, then it's just a +8. Still good though. We're both sneaky. She'll say that. We're both very sneaky.
If you wait when she's at the door, if you will, while she comes in and is distracted by me, I can hold her attention. You can see if anyone's going to follow. And on that note, oh, great storyteller. Did we see the carriages? Like when we came back up? Okay, so they're
yeah,
still
you told them to
here?
hang out and wait, right? And then
Yeah.
only leave if they could see her.
Yeah. I will be right back. She's gonna go chat with them. Now that we're not underground mini stories. And number one, make sure they're okay. But number two, talk to them and see, because they had something to tell her about the wing that she collapsed. And now that they're okay, she's gonna send them not necessarily back home, but away so that, you know, carriages of House Titus are not hanging out outside anywhere near here where they would be seen. But yeah, she's gonna go chat with Mickey and Ander.
Under, yeah.
Under.
Sure. Yeah, you can head out to do that. Is Ophelia doing anything?
Ophelia is not very good at the combat stuff, but she does know that if she is out of sight and she has Robert as her eyes to notify her when it is time to step out, she can at least be completely out of sight somewhere. Like in that
Right.
small room or
Yeah.
behind a statue,
I don't mean battle strategy. I mean, like, what are you doing right now while they're talking?
probably listening to them. Like, I don't know what to contribute to the conversation. Other than the bits that she provided already.
Okay.
Just watching them go about doing what they're doing. This is not her area of expertise.
Sure. Yeah, I just wanted to check in case you were doing anything. Okay. Bella, are you gonna do anything?
I would just say that she'll look around to kind of gather her sense. I'll probably ask you off game if you can kind of explain to me exactly the layout or like do a little doodle of it, just like I'm a visual person. I'm sorry. But she will kind of look to the feeling. It's like you took notes, right? From downstairs.
Of course.
Show me your nerd notes.
Very well. And she will show you these notes written in Navarin.
Can you translate?
Sorry. I'll mute myself.
Oh no, you don't have to. I love it.
What is it you're looking for? Well, like you can understand the pictures, the statues.
Yeah.
What is it you're looking for?
I would like to try and understand more exactly what these gods are and their importance here.
Well, I could explain historically.
Yes, like what were all the statues, their names, what were they gods of, I suppose. I just kind of want to learn and not be fully out of the loop.
Yeah, she will point out which statue was which because she didn't draw every single statue. She put like a rectangle layout of where the placement of the statues, and she would point out the labels. She did draw the detail of that dragon, the unknown high dragon. So she'll go ahead and explain all of where that is and kind of look like, is that answering the question?
she's basically just like she'll say like and she just wants to learn like what each one is, and whatever historical context Ophelia might have.
She has a basic
Yeah,
historical knowledge of
yeah,
which god is which, what they
yeah. No, she'll
represented.
listen. Yeah, she'll listen to Ophelia.
She's not a
Yeah.
religious buff. She don't know the religion.
No, but just like whatever she has, she just wants to
Yeah.
learn something about them because she wants to know, she wants to get more context to the situation and what the items they picked up and
Yeah.
almost like learn a little bit more about how that connects to Eleni's reaction to everything.
Yeah, she will explain that the dagger that you picked up the wet dagger, right?
Yeah.
That was from the unknown high
Hmm.
dragon, and that the diadem she's wearing is from Lusicon, the god of night.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so she
Okay.
could explain where all the ones, like the ones she's wearing
Yeah.
is from Razkale, Dragon of Mystery.
Yeah. She'll just listen to Ophelia talk for a bit just to learn more. We don't have to go
Yep.
through the whole thing, but yeah.
Yep, 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 yep.
You're muted.
I was like, I don't know if you're speaking to us.
Would Ophelia know about the different blights, do you think?
She might know like some historical basics, because she does have historical lore as one of her focuses, because that's all she study. So she would
Yeah.
probably know like
Well,
what they
it's
were, when they happened, where
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
happened.
It was just whether this was an area that you were interested in, because, like, my mom's a history teacher, but she doesn't know everything about
That's
everybody's
true.
history everywhere.
Her
But
focus was
it,
Elven history, to be exact.
yeah, Elven history. Okay. Um. Hmm.
She studied ancient elves and she studied elven lore. She was very fascinated by it.
Okay.
A real life elf in front of you.
uh.
Why she likes Lear so much? No
Okay.
one picked up on that.
You
Yeah.
you think that. You think
Yep.
that.
Well, why you wanted to go and see the Alluvian? Um. Roll me a history roll then. And we'll see
Okay.
if you know some of the basics. There's maybe a couple of them that you're not going to connect, but things like certainly the most recent one anyway.
A 13.
Hmm. Um. Okay, with a 13, you may have a decent idea that Earthermiel is the most recent one. Um. It's believed that the archdemon, which has the form of a dragon, is maybe the old gods, but it is speculation. It is not necessarily something that is proven, and unless you're
Okay.
like a super big time nerd of it, which actually you guys do know one, but he's not anywhere near here. He's in Ontario
Yeah.
right now. Um
Bella
uh
makes points. She's like, I need to ask Rylan about these things later.
it's speculated that these gods connect to the blights. And it's like basic chantry lore as well, like people who had to listen to the chantry. It's included in some of the canticles. So you don't necessarily know the one for one of this one caused this blight and this one caused this
Oh
blight.
yeah.
But you do know that they're supposedly connected, so that is something that you could share as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it gives a
Of
little
course,
bit
this
of
is
an
all
insight, which
Winter's fault.
yeah, and like that is also in the Chant of Light, so everyone gets taught that Tevinter were to blame, because it was Tevinter Magisters who broke into
I hate it here.
the hubris of men, to quote Duncan,
Yes.
my baby. It was the hubris of men. Okay, so yeah, you get a little bit of a history lesson there, Bella. Elena, you can go out to the carriage, and you can see the two elves sort of like sat posted up at the front of one of them. They appear to be playing a game of cards on the bit of bench that is between the two of them. And when you come, they kind of Mickey probably spots you first and is like, oh, and like feels the need to like put the cards away as they've been caught doing something, even though they haven't, because
Yeah.
you're not necessarily their boss. I mean, you are kind of, but he still hides them. just out of instinct.
I was gonna say, because I think
Hi.
she literally was just like, don't, it's fine.
Okay. We were paying attention, I swear. I'd have heard if something was coming.
I believe you, Mickey.
Okay.
What I need is for both of you to take the carriages a bit of ways, not all the way home. Stay out of sight, and look specifically to Ander. And we have a moment. What did y'all find?
He actually nods his head towards Mickey, indicating for him to speak. Oh, yeah. So when we were checking it out, we noticed that around the back end of the section that was like falling in, and it's got one of the gods. I don't know which one it is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know them, but the one that had all the vines growing around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So around the back end of that, where the water had been dripping in, I noticed that there was some like soil and like it's a D word. Whatever. There was stuff, right, collecting, and there was some plants that seemed to be growing there, which was quite nice. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And noticed that like there was a pile that had like little flowers, like little wildflowers in it. When I looked at that, I noticed that there was best I can say is it looked like offerings almost, but there was a symbol of one of our, well, maybe not like our, I don't know what you, but like elven gods. There was like, it looked elven, and there was some offerings, and one of them was like a little, a really raggedy little stuffed toy that was similar to something I got. I was young before I got taken away. I don't know, it was just interesting that there was like this little corner hidden away.
It is interesting.
Because the stuff, I mean, it didn't look like somebody put it there today or yesterday, but it was more recent than, I guess, the rest of the things that we saw around the temple. Because I don't think a lot of people come here very often.
They don't.
Okay. So it just, it was just worth passing along. I don't know if it was a, like, yeah, it's a good thing nature's taken over this crap heap and all these horrible people, and let's do an offering to, I don't know, encourage that. Maybe I'm perhaps just putting motive behind something that I don't know.
I think we could take it that way.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably under like rubble now, but you know, that's fine.
I admittedly did like bringing down that ceiling, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, now there's more light and the D word that I can't remember, like stuff falling in, and you know, if birds get in here, and eventually stuff will
Nature will
over,
take
right?
it back.
Yeah.
Thank you, both of you.
Sure, yeah. Andrew just kind of shrugs. He says he's admittedly more observant than I am. I'm afraid I'm observant.
Yeah. You're the one that can temper him, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Keep him safe.
Yeah.
Gives Mickey a side eye.
I think we both do. Just like,
yeah. I don't like the implication there. I can keep
if
myself
it were
safe.
only up to me, you could run free.
Yeah, well, there's not many places for us to run when we're here.
Exactly. Which is why you need some help.
Yeah. Although, I heard, like, one of the neighboring houses, a couple of theirs got free and got on ships. Seems like the Kunari are amping up their recruitment, opening doors for Arcane. Not that I would ever would, because that sounds terrifying.
So did someone approach you about the Kuhn?
No, didn't approach me. We just heard, you know how like we all gossip when we get the opportunity to be around people from the other houses. So some of theirs did. Escaped in a boat, but one that was going over there.
Understood.
Have you been approached about the Kuhn?
No, but if they do, you tell me.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. I wondered, like, you know, you hear things about other options for our kind that are looking to do something to help. Do you know anything about that?
I was about to say, like, when he says it, I look at Ander, actually. Ander, not here. God.
I don't even know stream hear that. I think that might just be us hearing it.
I don't know.
Sorry,
I sent them a message like they weren't muted, but I don't think they read it.
It's so funny.
Oh God. Sorry. Just the idea of this elderly gentleman going,
yeah.
God. I will look at Ander and see his reaction to what the kid has said.
He looks to Mickey in he was not expecting him to say it, and then looks to you. Not necessarily in a he's gonna give away anything or knows anything for sure about you, but there are people in the system. There are elves who are connecting him with one another and doing, you know, the good work. It is important not to have it be very open and spoken about openly for various reasons, especially in turn, especially for people who are, you know, work for people who are mages here. But it seems he's curious about your answer too.
I think she looks at him, Mickey, just very intently, like not blinking, and a little bit of the intimidation trying to come out a little bit. Not too bad, but Mickey. We always have choices.
Yep.
And you better be careful of who you ask and where you are.
Yeah. Well, I figured we were, because it's just us, right? I mean, okay.
Stay at the summer home.
Yeah.
And we will see what those choices can be.
Okay.
And do not speak of it to anyone.
Speak of what?
And I think she'll look at Ander and just be careful.
Understood.
Yeah. And the last thing she'll say to Mickey is just, if you're lucky, you can live as long as us.
Yep. Would certainly like to.
I think once he kind of gets it, you know, like, I think she just kind of like reaches out and just goes, whack. just a little bit, like this little slap. Nothing too hard. All right. Stay hidden.
Yep. I'm so sneaky.
We'll walk away. Just
She wanted to stay here. I am.
hide the carriages away from
Okay.
sight.
Okay.
Again, though, if it looks like danger's coming, leave.
Okay. Yeah, we can go and hide them.
Okay.
There's like trees
Thank
over
you.
there, and there's some fine. We can. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do the thing. We're on it.
I trust you.
Okay. Yeah, she trusts us. Elbows Xander, who's just like rolls his eyes like
And we'll turn around and walk back in.
I will
I
say.
think she just like sighs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say.
Mhm.
Bella did want to ask Eleni something
Yes.
that kind of fits into this topic.
Sure.
So
Yeah, she's walking back towards you.
yeah.
Yeah.
she'll
Eventually, you kind of see her coming
yeah.
back inside the temple because this is like outside. Mhm.
Yeah, no, she wasn't there
Yeah.
to hear it, but
Yeah.
just that I was gonna ask it anyway, and it's like the perfect moment.
Yes.
So she'll kind of as Eleni's coming in, she'll ask them, it's like, are they okay?
Yes, they were playing cards. So I don't think they were stressed out.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yes.
Do you plan on leaving them where they are after everything at the summer house?
Andrew usually works there. And Mickey's mother is there. So yes.
If you ever need help moving them out, I have some experience with that.
She kind of like hesitates, I think is the best way to say it, but we might need that sooner than you think.
I wouldn't mind a few traveling companions back down to our place.
I'll keep it in mind.
They'll be very welcome.
Yeah. After we deal with this, we may have something bigger to deal with. Well, I say we. I do. And to get you out of Teventer, you can tag along if you wish. It will be probably more dangerous than this, though.
Most of my life has been dangerous, so depends if you are willing to be slightly more open with us.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah.
We'll see how this turns out.
We'll see. But just whatever game or games you are playing, I understand you keep them close to your chest, and I don't ask you to tell me your life story. Because I've dedicated my life to helping those like me, like most of our people, to safety, to betterment. So, if you need help, we need to get out of danger and deal with things. My offer extends to you as well. Baby!
Hi, Bippy.
These temple cats are everywhere.
One was yelling at me earlier.
I heard there's just someone talking to it.
She's a cat with the shadow specialization.
Yeah.
Eleni, I think, would just look at you and just noted. Things go the way I think they will. We will have to make some quick choices.
Well, just know that that is a choice that you have available to you.
I appreciate it.
How we met.
I did apologize.
I know.
And he's fine.
He sure is.
And I think Eleni will go post up behind the statue of Demont.
Baby!
Kitty.
Look at the chunker.
Oh, no, baby.
Look at his little face. Oh,
Every
baby.
time you donate anything, it goes to that
That
lovely
baby
little
right there.
baby and his health care. Look at that face.
Oh.
How could you say no to that?
Mm-hmm.
Give us your
In the
biddies.
arms of death. No.
Your baby's out for
Aw.
Romeo.
Oh.
Get your biddies out for Romeo.
Such a sad
Alright,
little
you
face.
wanna go back down? Okay.
He's
Yeah.
like, mother, stop.
You
Oh,
can't
like
even,
just
because
around us.
she's a black cat, so you can't even see
Yeah, it's just
my-
a
my
moving
little
void.
shadow. Yeah, a little moving void.
I love her.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you go and post up and start to get into position and await your mark, I feel like that's a sensible point to leave it, honestly. So we will wrap on episode 4 of In Darkness Unbroken. How exciting. Wee.
Hi everyone, thanks for showing and coming and showing up. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I was out this session. My TMJ decided to act up and I cannot sit up. I feel incredible right now for various reasons. But,
Yeah.
actually, just
Sorry.
just 3 reasons: T, H, and C. But
Yeah.
so, thank you everyone. As a reminder, I'm only going to have on my Discord the sign up sheet for Extra Life until Monday. I'm gonna close it on Monday, just because we got to get those sessions started and those overlays done. So you have until Monday, before I go to bed on Monday, to sign up. So we still got a couple of slots left. But other than that, catch me Thursday on Girls Run These Worlds, where I run some Girl by Moonlight. That's it. That's all that's fucking happening here. Everybody else, what you doing?
Same order or backwards?
Backwards. So it's Ray. Mm-hmm.
No, you did. I'm not. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Kay Phoenix, or Kay. I played our Mortalitasi human mage, Ophelia Von Canel. You can find me here on Saturdays for In Darkness Unbroken, because I'm a Val exclusive. And that's it for me.
Sorry, couldn't find the mute. Hi, everybody. I am Torin, or Torin Talks Creativity. I have been playing Alani, our Tementor Saporati, and interesting person. Anyway, as far as where you can find me, as far as appearances in TTRPGs, it is this one, obviously, on Saturdays. And then I am on Tuesdays at the Transmissions, playing a very different Dragon Age character, a human rogue pillbug. It's very awkward. And then I am on my own channel on Twitch at Torin Talks Creativity, and I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday with voice acting, a bunch of art, and some gaming. So that's where you can find me. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I have been Satan or Bella in this game. If you want to see more of me, you can come back next Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel. Or you can go on the Transmissions and see me in another Dragon Age game with Torin, where I play an entirely different elf. I'm actually a mage, everyone's favorite baby girl. He's great. He's got so many animal facts and now teeth facts, so we'll see how they go. So those are the 2 main channels. You can catch me all Dragon Age all the time. You can catch me on my social medias. I've been recently went back to Twitter. I refuse to call it X, just because there were some really fun Veilguard memes and stuff. So I went back. You can see me. I've been there. I posted up. If you go, my last actual tweet from myself is the Nutter Butter Twitter account okay? Please go and see if they're okay.
Have you
Look at
seen
that.
the TikTok account?
I have not.
It is terrifying. They are not okay.
They're not
They
okay.
are not okay. Also, but if you are also photosensitivity, please don't go to the TikTok account.
Go to the Twitter.
Go to
They
the
have
Twitter.
just a lot of like just text posts.
Yeah,
You'll see what we mean.
Yeah.
They're not okay. I promise you, they're not okay.
They're not.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But that's me.
Yep. And it's me, left. Hi, I'm Emma, Hummel on the internet. I use they them pronouns. I've been the storyteller for this lovely show, and you will see me here every Saturday running this game. You will see me running a Dragon Age game on transmissions on Tuesdays. We had our premiere on Tuesday, back again for session 2. They're on a boat, motherfucker. Does anyone have nautical themed Pashmina Afghan? I guess we better find out. Our podcast will be back soon. Things are just kind of in the works for getting us cooking with that again. But that is Black Teeth, which is using the liminal system, and it is folk horror set in rural North Wales, and it's wonderful. And then you'll see me here for Extra Life. 2 things. One, I will be playing on the Friday doing Uncharted Worlds. There's still spaces for that game, and the cast is banging for that. So if you want to come join and play with us, please do.
I think there's 60
And then
spaces.
yeah, and then you'll see me on Saturdays where 3 of these people here are playing vampires in my game. We're using Vampire the Masquerade, and they're at a charity fundraiser for a children's hospital. You know, because meta. So yeah, please come and watch that. It should be fun shenanigans, because that game can have fun shenanigans sometimes. But that is me.
All right, cool. And with that, we are going to raid Sword and Keith. They're playing Horizon's Call, and
Yay.
Derek,
Which they visited us earlier.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did visit.
They've
and
been
they
in chat a lot.
And Derek is also running. Who is running Horizon's Call? Is also running a game on Sunday for Extra Life. So go check them all
Extra
out there.
Life.
And we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.